Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yanthan with evening news. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu expresses concerns over global warming. Government says it has decided to open 300 more one-stop centers for women in a phased manner. Tokupu Sumi wins Naga Chef Season 9. And FIFA World Cup Quarter-final matches kicks off tonight. Now the news in detail. President Droupadi Murmu has expressed concern over the challenges due to global warming. She said that government schemes should be implemented to ensure environmental protection. She was addressing the closing ceremony of the 97th foundation course of the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration in Mussoorie. The president told the trainee officers that when decisions are made keeping in mind the deprived sections of society, the objective will be fulfilled. The government has decided to open 300 more one-stop centers overseas under Mission Shakti in a phased manner. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha, Women and Child Development Minister Smriti Irani said these OSCs will be opened in the districts having higher rates of crime against women or having bigger geographical areas. This is based on encouraging results of the initiative and benefits to women. The minister said as of date 758 OSCs have been sanctioned, out of which 730 OSCs are functional across the country. Tokupu Sumi today was adjudged the winner of the Naga Chef Season 9 Let's Get Cooking during the Hornbill Festival Kisama. One of the original judges of Master Chef Australia, Chef Gary Mehigan, who attended the cooking competition as guest judge, thanked the organizers and participants for giving him the opportunity to try authentic Naga cuisines and new ingredients. A total number of 7 participants competed for the title of Naga Chef Season 9. The 3 finalists were Kenny Lopio, Kensei, Kazu Sangba, Jamir and Tokupu Sumi. The participants were adjudged based on cooking skills, childhood memories, innovation round, just desserts and My Naga Thali. Tokupu Sumi received 2 lakh rupees with gift hamper and round winners also won gift hampers. Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankhar has urged everyone to work towards building an ecosystem to promote human rights and dedicate oneself to promote the noble ideas and principles of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Dhankhar said it is the bounden duty of all to strive to uphold dignity, freedom and justice for all. He said 74th anniversary of International Human Rights Day will be observed tomorrow, and this year's theme is dignity, freedom and justice for all. The chairman has added that India has taken a series of measures that have exemplified a new dimension of human rights. He said this was demonstrated during the COVID pandemic when efforts were made to provide universal vaccination and ensure food safety. The government has said that it has taken a series of measures to reduce dependency on Chinese goods and increase the manufacturing capacity of domestic industries and their competitiveness. Replying to supplementaries on India-China trade relationship in the Rajya Sabha today, Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said the government has laid focus on the Make in India initiative and made efforts by providing production-linked incentives to the domestic industries to increase their manufacturing capacities. He questioned the previous UPA government for the rise in trade deficit with China. He said that a trade deficit, which was $1 billion with China in 2003-04, had risen to $36 billion over the 10 years. The minister said that India has become a large marketplace, inviting substandard goods into the country in these 10 years, and import from China has increased from $4 billion in 2003-04 to $51 billion in 2013-14. The government today said the issue related to increasing women's representation in parliament and state assemblies needs careful consideration on the basis of consensus among all political parties. It stressed that consensus among political parties is needed before a bill to amend the constitution is brought in parliament in this regard. This was stated by Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju in a written reply in the Lok Sabha. He was replying to questions about the steps taken by the government to increase women's representation and introduction of women's reservation bills in Parliament. The minister asserted that gender justice is an important commitment of the government. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Department of Tourism, in collaboration with art curator Annungla Zu Longkama, opened the first ever Kisama Art Gallery with art exhibition, a way of being at the Hornbill Festival this year. According to Annungla, the exhibition is about expressing changes through art that occurs through passage and influence of time throughout Nagaland. She added that the exhibition features 17 artists of Nagaland who works across various media, and most of them are self-taught artists. The curator added that the artworks represents realism, abstract, emotive, perspective and balance of culture and life. Wokha Government Higher Secondary School observed third annual awards ceremony today with Wokha ESE Rosie Sanctum as guest. She said the award will encourage teachers to render their services effectively and motivate the students to excel in academics, which at the same time will promote co-curricular activities. Sanctum asked the teachers to render their services with renewed dedication and sincerity and encouraged the students to be sincere, dedicated and hard-working. The senior principal Wai Vangtungo said the award was initiated back in 2018 to honor teachers, students and staff as part of holistic development of the school. Governor of Assam and Nagaland Professor Jagdish Mukhi extended the Herni festival greetings to the Angami community of Nagaland. He said the Angamis celebrate this festival as a thanksgiving to God for the bountiful harvest and for the good health to the people. Mukhi said the festival brings an opportunity for the younger generation to learn the rich culture and beautiful traditions of the Angamis. On the occasion, the governor wished for happiness, good health, prosperity and happy celebrations to the people. Deputy Commissioner of Police Dimapur has informed all arms license holders in Dimapur, Jumukidima and Newland districts to report to the concerned police stations with arms and license booklet for physical verification from December 12th. The DCP said this is in view of the forthcoming General Assembly elections 2023 to Nagaland Legislative Assembly. In FIFA World Cup football, quarter-final matches will kick off tonight at 8:30 p.m. with Brazil taking on Croatia at the Education City Stadium in Qatar. The five-time football world champions entered the quarter-finals, beating Republic of Korea 4-1. Croatia progressed after defeating Japan 3-1 on penalties after regulation time ended with the scores at 1-1. In the other quarter-final matches, the action-packed last 8 stage will also see Argentina take on the Netherlands on 10th of December at Lusail Iconic Stadium, Qatar at 12:30 a.m. In the other quarter-final clashes, Morocco will lock horns with Portugal on 10 December at Al Tumama Stadium at 8:30 p.m., while England and France face each other on 11 December at 12:30 a.m. at Al Bayt Stadium, Qatar. Advisor for School Education and SCRT, Katie Sukalu, has encouraged youths to be active in entrepreneurship and sports and said government is ready to help the youngsters if they are sincere. He was grazing the third Drogans Cup Open T20 cricket tournament yesterday at Zonobudo Public Ground. Sukalu also called the players to maintain discipline and good health so as to excel in sports. Altogether, 9 teams from different districts are participating in the tournament. And now in 20 news, here are the main points again. President Droupadi Murmu expresses concerns over global warming. Government says it has decided to open 300 more one-stop centers for women in a phased manner. Tokupu Sumi wins Naga Chef Season 9. And FIFA World Cup Quarter-final matches kicks off tonight. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.